Wolves are the worst team in the Premier League this season. However, with the most recent Football Manager update, youngster Mane has been given a big boost. So I am taking on the challenge of becoming their manager for the next 5 seasons, while my dad is taking over one of the best well-run clubs in the Premier League and their main rivals, Aston Villa. So to win, I'm going to have to build a fantastic side and hope my dad doesn't continue to take Aston Villa on their upward trajectory. Dad, today we're doing Villa versus Wolves using the most recent winter update.
Yes.
So we've got some players who have been slightly buffed or nerfed, updated. A few little new features around on Football Manager, so the game is slowly getting fixed week by week as the uploads come out. We might have a fully fledged game worth playing by the time FM27 comes out.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one as well, really. A lot of people have been asking us to do this one as well, haven't they? So could be a tight one.
Yeah, you got the advantage. I've got the worst team in the league. You've got Aston Villa, who are quite good.
Yes, they are at the moment, yeah.
Haven't done any signings in season number 1. We thought we'd keep the teams as they were, which I wish we didn't agree with that. Once you see the transfer budget I have. But for now, let's have a look at Dad's team. No transfers in or out, and he is setting himself up with a 4-3-3, dropping into a 4-2-3-1 deep. Kind of standard how you like it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, Ollie Watkins up there on his own. That's good enough, really. Got a couple of wingers in there, and I think it's a really, really strong midfield. So I'm just sort of doing it as sort of attacking when we can, but really defending when we haven't got the ball.
There is still glitches, as you can see, because apparently Lucas Digne is playing goalkeeper. Oh no, Martinez is playing goalkeeper as well. Really? Okay. Never mind then. Let's have a look to see my Wolves side. Now, the reason why I was a little bit gutted, because they give you £90 million. Don't know why. You could
have done with that, mate.
I really could have done with that because, they don't. Well, they've got the worst team in the league. But the reason why we thought would be the perfect time to do it is because one of the players that was buffed in the update for the winter update that Football Manager do is this man here, Matheus Mane. Only 17 years of age at the start. He turns 18 quite soon in, so he's having a good season in real life. They gave him a bit of a buff on here. My only concern is that, yes, he looks very good for a 17-year-old, but he has the balanced personality, which we know can be a bit of a killer for these young players, because it doesn't necessarily mean he has high potential. He also doesn't have great determination. He's definitely lacking something. However, if you were to give Matheus Mane a good professionalism, I think he could turn into a cracking player because he's got that 5-star potential. He's 3-star already. He's got the fundamentals to be decent, the flair, etc. He can play everywhere in that front 4, and he's good with both feet. Strong left foot, very strong right foot.
Got all the attributes to be a good player.
Yeah, he has got the thickest Manc accent as well, by the way. I don't know if you've seen the interview with him.
No, I haven't, no.
But he has got a very thick Manc accent. Portuguese youngster. So, I mean, you can see Rochdale, that's Manchester based, isn't it? So that's where they've picked him up from. We'll see then how he does, because I'm locking him in this first season into that striker role. Now, if I did the best 11 pick, it does actually put him up front.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about Wolves' team. That a 17-year-old goes up front.
Just sold the best striker, haven't they?
They did, yeah. Strand Larsen obviously going to Crystal Palace. But yeah, so Gomez on the right, Hwang is on the left, Doherty. Andre and João Gomez is the 2 players that I'm like, okay, at least I can rely on them. Krejci as well is quite a good player, and I think we have a buy clause on Krejci, if I remember correctly, on that centre-back role, so I might look to activate that, especially if they give me the £90 million again at the end of season number 1.
He's left-sided as well, which is usually quite a bit harder to pick up on. So he is a good centre-back, isn't he? Yeah, so I would like to do that if we potentially could. But I would hesitate to suggest that if we're looking at this 5-year rebuild, that by the time we get to that 5 years, there ain't going to be a lot of players left in this team at the end. Maybe the midfielders if I manage to keep hold of them. Maybe Mane. Possibly Krejci if I haven't replaced them. That's the aim. We are doing it as standard points system 5-year rebuild. So Dad has a big advantage in terms of squad, but who knows what I can do, because I don't think you have the team right now to be winning the trophies. Nope.
Which means it gives me a season or 2 to potentially catch up. So, season number 1. How have we started? Not bad in terms of how you started. I had a bad couple of games to begin with. Manchester City at home was always tricky. Bournemouth away, I'm annoyed by that one in a way. That could have been a point at least that we could have picked up.
Yeah.
But after that, Leeds away in the cup, We'll take that one.
Definitely, yeah.
And Everton 3-1 at home in the league.
That's a good result.
Yeah, Mateus Mane's also got a goal too. So we are off to the races. Dad, you have done a little bit better than me at the start of the season, especially considering how bad Aston Villa started in real life. Didn't score a goal for like, what was it, 5 games or whatever it was. 2-2 draw against Newcastle.
I'll take that.
Yeah, Tillemans and Matty Cash. A loss to Brentford away.
Bad one, that.
That man, Thiago.
Yeah.
He has been scoring some goals, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And Crystal Palace, 2-0 at home against them. So
good result
there's your first win.
I haven't played anybody sort of, I mean, Newcastle are a good side, but no one in the top sort of 4 or 5 at the moment. So
yeah.
You don't know at the moment.
Notice how he's dropped the top 6 thing. Now that Spurs are going to get relegated.
We don't know yet.
No longer calling it the top 6, though. Now, Europa League. This is a potential advantage that you do have, is you are already in a European competition that potentially you could be one of the favourites to win as well. Feyenoord's in there. They could be tricky. Lyon as well. Lille, not a bad team.
No.
Nice, you got all the French sides that are in there. But if we're looking at all the teams in general, I would say Roma could be a bit of a challenge for you. Porto could be a bit of a challenge. Forest, of course.
Yeah, that's about it, really.
Yeah. Betis every now and then they might. Yeah.
I'm quite happy with the draw that I've got. I should get into the knockout stages quite comfortably, I feel.
Yeah, but will you go on and win it? Will you go on and take advantage of those?
It's got to be like the top 2, I reckon, there are the top favourites.
Yeah, it's 5 points to win Europa League, so it is quite a lot of points in our point system. It's the same as winning the Premier League itself. So let's see what happens in season number 1. All right, season number 1. We are a lot closer than what I thought we'd be.
Oh, I think you've done well. I've done poor. I think that's what that is, really. So
just a point between us, too.
Yeah. They're really disappointed with that, to be honest with you. So I think the biggest shock is at the bottom of the table, I think.
Oh my God, I didn't even see that.
Well, I would look to see where Spurs were. When I see where they were, I thought, that's ideal. I'm happy with that. So I looked at the bottom and I thought, oh, hello.
Manchester United relegated first season.
Ooh, that ain't good, is it?
With Nagelsmann as their current manager. That's absolutely mental. Let's have a quick gander at this. They spent 230 million. I don't know whether that was new players coming in. Michael Carrick was sacked in December. So Nagelsmann's been there since January and still they got relegated.
That ain't good, is it?
My God, that is very poor. All those players as well.
I can't say too much at the moment, so I'm just going to keep quiet for this one.
Yeah, that's true. At least this is only a simulation, not realism. I mean, I'm actually quite shocked that Sunderland only got 15 points.
Yeah.
Like, they're a much better team than that. They've obviously, I think they got that within about 6 games in real life. Very shocking. Burnley finishing 15th. How the hell have they pulled that off?
Don't know.
But Wolves in 11th, Villa in 9th. That's what we're looking at.
I'm disappointed I'm not going to be in Europe next season, so that's a bit of a... makes it harder to get players in then when you're not in Europe.
Well, unless you've won the Europa League.
Well, I'm hoping I have, but yeah.
14 defeats. You got 9 draws in there. 5 draws for me. I don't think I've beaten you. There's one... Right, so you beat me 1-0 at Villa Park. We'll have to check the other fixture to see how it went. But let's have a look at the cup competition. Did I win any cups? Arsenal won the FA Cup. Carabao Cup was won by Brighton, so I didn't win any.
Nor did I.
Well, you didn't win any domestic cups.
No.
What about... Oh, it got to the final.
Oh, there's a
Roma.
two top sides there. We called it, didn't we?
Evan Ferguson with the winner.
Oh, no.
One of your favourites. Gasparini's Roma have gone on to win the final.
I'm disappointed with that. It's nice to get there, though.
Yeah.
It goes to show, we were one of the favourites, so we got where we should have got, but...
You did very poor. Lost 3 games, Bologna, Lille and Lyon. Won 5, so beat Feyenoord away, which is a good result.
I've done better away from home than I did at home.
Yeah.
So that's what got me through, which is
knockout
unusual, really.
Playoff round, FC Noah from Armenia, 8-1 against them. Round of 16 beat PAOK from the Greek League. Quarterfinals knocking out Rangers 7-1 on aggregate. Semi-finals Besiktas. So you kind of avoided all the big teams as well, really.
Fortunately, Forest come against Roma than I did then in the final.
Bad result.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a quick gander then at the FA Cup. See how far we both got in that one. So 4th round, did we make it to the 4th? You did. You beat Portsmouth in that. So I didn't even make it to the 3rd round. Who did you eliminate? Wickham of League One. Brilliant. Okay, 5th round. That's where you were eliminated by the winners Arsenal. And the Carabao Cup, which of course was won by Brighton, to beat Cardiff in the final from League
Cardiff.
One.
Yeah, well done, Cardiff.
Wow. 4th round, they knocked me out. I'm eliminated by the winners. You beat Norwich. Quarterfinal. Spurs on penalties. Scrape through. Then Brighton also knocked you out.
Yeah.
Whilst Cardiff has taken Everton to penalties and winning. So well done, Cardiff. That was very good. So, no points for me unless I have managed to win in the league. So, fixture schedule, let's take a look. So, we've got the first Wolves game of the season here, which is where you beat me 1-0 at home. We knew about that one. Buendia with the only goal. The second fixture, you beat me away as well. Tammy Abraham with the winner. 2-1. So, yeah, you get a couple of points. You get 3 points for finishing higher and winning both of those games. And I get 0 points in season number 1. Damn. Right, okay, let's have a look.
Good start.
24 goals from Morgan Rogers.
Yes.
As your top scorer.
Oh, well, I mean...
Ollie Watkins has dropped off.
He has a little bit there. I mean, Morgan Rogers is a really good player, and he plays coming in off the wing. So I did expect that, to be honest with you. 23, I've got him for the 5 seasons tonight, really. Yeah. Just sort of keep him happy and he'll be all right. Tammy Abraham, he got 16. So Ollie and Tommy sort of shared it between them, really, I think.
Yeah.
So I've got to be happy with that.
You'll get Daniel Malin back this summer as well.
That's a good sort of like...
He played for Roma.
Oh, no. Did he play against me?
I doubt he would have been allowed to play in the final, but that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yuri Tillemans, 10 and 10. He's done quite well for you in midfield.
There.
Okay, your budget.
John McGinn got 8 goals for me as well.
Yeah. £23 million. I thought it'd be more than that.
I thought it'd be more than that.
High wage.
Oh, they're not supporting me, are they? They're not supporting me.
High wage. Let's see if I've got my 90 million, because that would be really annoying if they haven't given me the 90 million because I didn't touch it. Mateus Mane, I think, scored the most goals, 15. So... looks like he developed a little bit. We could have a player on our hands here.
Do, yeah.
Still only a balanced personality, but there is a little bit of development there.
I think that's a good first season, you know. When he's 17, you know, that's a hell of a young to be a main striker, isn't it?
15 goals scored, so not too bad. 13 in the league alone. João Gomez got 9. He looks like he's grown and developed quite nicely. So I've got 2 players here. So Krejci, £20 million if I want to keep Krejci. That's quite a lot. If we've only been given like 40 million, I might not actually go for that because it's getting a player that you already have is one of those
when you look at
bad
that,
scenarios, isn't it?
That's a good buy for 20 million.
Yeah,
I feel.
What might be even better is Angel Gomez for 6 million.
Yeah, definitely.
From Marseille.
Yeah,
so a buy clause for him.
That's a little bargain there, I think.
Yeah, ex-Man United player, which we could bring in some more Man United players.
Oh, yeah.
They're relegated.
They get relegated. They're going to be trying to get rid of a few, aren't they?
Exciting season number 2 straight away. Transfer budget. Come on. 90 million.
Oh,
70. Yeah. They took 20 away.
You still got 70. Come
yeah,
on,
but I had 9 million. I didn't
really,
touch
you're
it.
looking at that. You could have 50 million there because
the wages is a bit crap.
Well, not only that, if you bought that player for 20.
Yeah, I got 26 if I go for Angel Gomez.
Yeah, so that's still not bad then, really, is it?
Yeah, I'll have about £45 million after. Not a lot of value in the squad either, so we'll see. All right, season number 2. Let's crack on with it because the points tally is Luke with 0, Dad with 3.
With Manchester United's surprise relegation, I've decided to pick off one of their best attacking threats in Ahmad. We really needed a better right winger, so he's definitely worth the 58 million I paid for him.
My key signing is Melvin Bard. The £37 million price tag may seem a bit too much for us at this point, but as the attacking wingback, I think he's going to be worth it in the long run. Yes, Dad, Melvin Bard, £37 million. But there was a couple of other players that joined because, I had the money to do so. Yeah. I think I spent quite well. Darami for £13 million might be my little bargain of the summer.
Yeah, he looks good, doesn't he?
He does. 24, quick, great physical attributes. Will be good on that left-hand side. But there's 3 more signings. Krejci was one of them, of course. We mentioned bringing him in. Would I do it? Angel Gomez was the other.
Yeah, 2 good signings, I feel, there.
Yeah, very good. But I also went to Manchester United. And I picked off the best defender in the Premier League, Harry Maguire.
I've heard you say that so many times.
Always been said. Always been said about Harry Maguire. His head is so big, it's the size of a refrigerator.
He's good. He's getting on now, and he really he's 33, you know, but he's reliable. And if you're struggling for a goal, up he goes, and he'll get you that goal.
I can't believe he is almost a natural striker.
Yeah, you'd think he would be, wouldn't you?
He should be. Those are the signings that I made, because I did sell a couple of players. I did loan a couple of players out as well. But tactically, I kept it roughly what I was last season, because, of course, we did quite well considering. And I've put Fer Lopez on the right-hand side. So Fer Lopez, I think, just needs game time. He's 22 years of age. Putting him out on that right-hand side, I think, will be good for his development. He's cuts in on the left anyway. Fairly determined personality, again, doesn't necessarily say that he's got great professionalism. And Mane goes in as the channel forward. But best 11 pick puts Gomez on there, and as you can see, he's not quite as good as a player.
No.
So I don't quite understand why the best 11 does that. I do think there are still a lot of weaknesses in this team. Obviously, our goalkeeper's gone down to a 2.5 star, and we do definitely need a right wing back as well, because this guy, although he's fast and gets forward, don't necessarily think he's the best attacking threat. So that's something that we need to build on next season, but we run out of money anyway. We are over on the wage budget too. Starting off the season, though, we've picked up some weird results, because we lost to Brighton, we lost to Newcastle, we beat Reading, and we lose to Hull, and you're like, oh, this is going to be a bad season. Then we eliminate Man City from the Cup. So, yeah. So far, 3 Premier League losses after we beat Fulham on the opening day.
I mean, you started so well on the opening day, didn't you? So
strange results.
All went bad from there on, but then at least you finished on a high there with beating Man City.
Yeah,
your confidence should be up there, and you got another home game, which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah, we got them in a couple of games' time in the league too. Dad, you've signed Ahmad, which I think is a very smart move. You know, I do think that's a really good.
It was
deal.
a weak position for me, and I've just
got 3 goals, 3 assists in 4 games.
He's hit the ground running for me. I mean,
God,
I mean, you've often told me how good you feel that he is, and so it was a no-brainer for me to go out and get him.
He's one of those players that I feel like the ball just sticks to his foot. He very rarely wastes it.
Yeah,
it's fine. A pass might not be that, but I think he doesn't very rarely get dispossessed.
No,
I think that's a good sign of a player
going forward.
Yeah,
and that's what I want him to do for me.
You've made a good amount of money because you sold Ollie Watkins.
Yes. I just don't know about Ollie sometimes. I just felt we're getting that other striker back. I felt out of the 2, the other striker was going to be better than one from Roma, yeah. So I just felt that he was just going to be in the team wasted, really. So I got the money and run.
Yeah, Ollie Watkins, I mean, ex-Exeter player anyway.
Yeah, as soon as he seen me coming in and knew I was from Plymouth, he knew he was a goner.
Get out.
Yeah, see you later.
Anyway, the players that you did bring in, if we're looking at it, Harvey Elliott was obviously a done deal already.
Yeah.
So none of these players there. It is just these 4. So outside of Ahmad, we've got Keba Cisse from Lask. So he has come in. Did you sign him, or is that?
That one was already a deal. I didn't sign him.
Yeah, I don't think you've signed that one. No, definitely not.
No.
So you've brought in Kasunu.
Yes.
£30 million. Good defender.
Yeah. I mean, you don't bring in Kasunu and with that other player coming in nowadays.
No. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, very fast.
Solid defender for me, I feel, and he can play on the right side just in case I do need him. But yeah,
speaking of which, Geertruida.
Yes, I mean, this is another player that sort of covers a lot of positions. I think it's a clever boy, really, just in case you get any injuries in that. So I bought my main players with Ahmad, so just filling the squad up, really.
All right, so if we're looking at the match day squad, then we've gone to a 4-2-3-1, so change it away from the 4-3-3.
Yeah, I've just pushed the player up to be a bit more attacking, I feel.
Onana locked in as the deep line playmaker. If you're doing the best 11 pick, he puts Tielemans in there.
I want Tielemans to be where Elliott is to be on, and let them fight it out. So I had to lock a player in and push Tielemans up. Really.
All right,
that's
so
what I was hoping for.
Donio Marlin is back from Roma. He gets the nod up front.
Yeah.
But of course, you've also got Gasson, who's joined the club as well, who can do very similar things. He's quite fast and can play from the right-hand side too. And Morgan Rogers actually can do a job up front if you need to, but he is sort of your key player now.
I'm looking at now. The top 3 are really, really dangerous going forward. So with Elliott or Tielemans sat in behind, just feeding the ball into the little spaces, I mean, going forward, I reckon we can be very, very dangerous now.
All right, so start of the season. You've had a better time than me.
Yes.
Just a draw to Everton as the only blemish on your record so far.
I'm going to take that away from home at Everton. Good draw, I feel, but good start apart from that.
Yeah, beating newly promoted Sheffield United.
Opening day, 4-0, happy with
Fulham
that.
3-2, they don't like us.
No.
7-0 against Luton.
Yeah.
1-0 away to Leeds. Great result, that one.
I think that's a hell of a result, yeah. So that sets me up really good.
Chesterfield, I mean, getting all the easy run. Chesterfield in the third round. I had to beat Man City.
Yeah. The next game's going to be an hard game, though, I feel. Not Newcastle away, that's not going to be an easy game. Then it's Brighton, Chelsea. Good start, though. I'm happy with that.
Okay, so
better than last season.
Season preview, then. The season preview does put you in 7th place. Puts me in 12th. Kind of happy with that, to be honest. I thought it'd be a lot worse.
You're happy, I'm not. I'd prefer to be, 5th upwards, I think.
Yeah, but newly promoted sides, Ipswich, Sheffield United and Hull, Manchester United's in the...
At least they've got a player in the team, though. Morgan Rogers.
Morgan Rogers, yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, Manchester United in the Championship with Hull, Ipswich and Sheffield United coming up. Crazy stuff, isn't it? What world we live in. All right, season number 2 then. Let's see if history repeats itself. Can Dad take advantage of me still building this Wolves side? All right, season number 2. 10th place for you, Dad.
No, I'm disappointed with that.
13th for me.
Yeah, disappointed with that.
No, Hull and Sheffield United going down with Burnley this time round, so Ipswich have survived. They finished on the same points as me. I lost 18 games, though. Doesn't say I've lost against you there. We've drew 1. Ooh, have I won a game? 13 losses. We can't see. We're going to have a look.
Near the end of the season?
Premier League, Wolves. I must have beat you.
Yeah.
Get in. Is that the final day? Lovely stuff. I've picked up my first point. Thank God for that. Okay, so we know that's one result there, 2-0, and we drew the other one. So although you get a point for finishing higher, I've got myself the first point on the board there for season number 2. Cup competitions, though. Have I done anything there? Oh, no, but you have.
Oh, get in. Beat Man City as well. Oh, get in.
In the final, 3-0. Daniel Marlin, Ahmad, and Koltzer with the goals. Erling Haaland put in a 6.1.
I've got a really good defence. I knew how to play him, really. Marked him out of the game.
They even signed Tonali too, so dangerous club.
Yeah.
Okay, very good win there for you, Dad. Where did I finish in that? I couldn't even get past Wickham last time in the 3rd round. I seen Wickham there, got beat by Stoke, so they're still in it at this point. Did I even get to there? I beat Southampton 5-3. We're on a roll. 4th round. You beat Bournemouth. That's when I beat Leeds. Oh, I had a great time. 5th round, Arsenal, of course. Never mind then where you beat Notts County in the 5th round.
You still got to beat these teams when they're put in front of you. I mean, Stevenage is there as well. Come on.
Yeah, Man United had to beat them. They're in the Championship. Quarter-final. You beat Man United from the Championship. The only Championship club left. And you beat them 3-1. The Carabao Cup was won by Arsenal. They beat Spurs in the final. What's new there? No. 4th round. So I beat Liverpool. You beat Liverpool. Sorry, I beat Leeds. So we were still in it at that point. Quarter final. Didn't play each other. You beat Newcastle. I lost on penalties to League One Derby. I bet you drew against them next. Oh no, Spurs. You drew against Arsenal, who beat you on penalties. Spurs got the Derby one there. Oh, that's really frustrating, isn't it? But yeah, well done, Dad. FA Cup win there for you. So you do pick up 3 points for that FA Cup win. That's a nice little victory there.
That works out. That's a little. That puts me in Europe, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, you'll have European football next season. Even though
that's a good result then for the season. Then I'm happy now.
Let's take a look then. So we've got Daniel Marlin with 21 goals this season, 14 for Morgan Rogers, 13 and 14 for Ahmad, who had a good year.
2 wingers are working well together in AA.
But then, considering how he started, that's not a lot.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but you still got to take it though. It's 14 assists with that as well. So
still got to take that 10th place finish. Yeah, still got to take that.
FA Cup win. Was a trophy in the bag, mate. I'm happy with that.
60 million.
Oh yeah, pleased with that. Wages all right as well. I'll take that.
Wolves, let's see, what were they going to give us? So we've got, the most goals was Darami, who played from the left, which was a little bit worrying. He played 45 games. Fer Lopez got 10 and 6. Good bit of development from Fer Lopez.
Yeah.
Mateus Mane, looks like he's gone backwards.
Doesn't it? Only getting 10 goals as well. That's not good, is it?
No.
When you're playing one up front.
He played all 38 games and scored 8 goals, so maybe we need a striker. Rodrigo Gomez, who was out on loan, might have been a bad move to loan him. He got 13 assists and 5 goals. Might have to bring him back and use him a little bit more. Okay, the transfer budget for me, £54 million. Less wage, but £54 million. Not too bad. Right, let's have a look at the points. Season 2 points are Mega Luke with 1 and Dad with 4, meaning the total points going into Season 3 is Luke with 1, Dad with 7.
My key signing for Season 3 is Kalulu, a right back who can also fill in at centre back. He's joining the club from Italy for £45 million.
My key signing is a new striker that I alluded to earlier. 20 years old from Fenerbahce and costing me £40 million. I think Sharif could become a dangerous goal scorer for Wolves. Yeah, I still went with the youth, despite obviously Mane not really working out. Sharif joins. I think he's quite a good player, to be fair. But there's a lot of players that I have joined, that I've have actually joined the club as well. So we've got Zolikas from Olympiacos, new goalkeeper, 15 million. Another position that I mentioned I might need to improve last season. I think he can be a better goalkeeper than Jose Sa. He's only 2.5 star right now, but can grow a little bit. Not bad for a 24-year-old. We've also got Andre Gomez from Vasco da Gama, who can play on both wings, so not a bad little pickup there for quite a cheap price. Zé Vitor on a free transfer can play at centre-back, 26 years of age, a Brazilian. Good jump reach and strength, left-footed too, so we've got another one as well as Krejci. Bilal Al-Kunis, though, for Leicester, £28 million. Good attacking midfielder. 4-star player.
You beat me to this player. I was after him as well.
Yeah,
I was after him. That attacking midfielder, that's the position I really felt I needed as well. I was all over this player, then you beat getting his signature from me before I did, so yeah.
Only 23 years of age. He is quality. But for the fact that Sharif was the position that I mentioned I needed, he would be the key signing because he's absolutely quality. Then we've also got Lucas Asade from De Chile, £2.5 million, who's running out of contract but wouldn't sign now, so I just thought I'll just pay the £2 million for him. I think it's still worth it.
Yeah.
He is absolutely brilliant.
Good winger.
Very good player. Wide forward as well. So we have changed things around. Look at this. What's going on here? How bizarre. I know, right? Let's have a look at it a little bit, dive a little bit deeper. So, best 11 pick. We have got a back three with no right back, but Giga, because you've got to make sure you say that name correctly, goes to the right-hand side when we go back into a flat back four, out of possession. Still got the two defensive midfielders. Bard on the left will drop back, and then our midfield goes like this, and Sharif, who plays up front, wide outlet winger. Why not? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. When we get the ball, we just pump it out wide to Sharif. Weird. He's 6'2", so he can hold the ball up. He's quite strong.
Yeah.
Very good, talented player, but he can also play from the left wing.
To be honest with you, when you look at him, for a 20-year-old to be that strong and on the ball as well, his dribbling, that's really good.
He's a quality player.
He is a quality player, yeah.
So, I'm excited to see how this plays out, to be honest. And it has actually started surprisingly better than what I thought, despite the loss to Norwich. Because we lost to Norwich 1-0. We also, of course, welcomed Manchester United back in their first game at Old Trafford back to the Premier League, which, of course, it had to be my side. And look who bloody scored. Ex-Wolves player Mateus Cunha. Also Mudryk. Why were they signing Mudryk? Don't know, but they beat us 2-1 anyway. The first game of the season was a 2-2 draw against Brighton. I'll take that because Brighton a bit of a bogey team for me at this minute. Even though we were 2-0 up and they scored in the 87th minute. But we beat Everton 3-1. We beat West Ham 2-1. But we're out of the cup already because of penalties. The bad result, I think, is the loss to Norwich.
100%.
That's the only downside one.
Yeah, they are like a yo-yo side for the Premier League, aren't they? So I reckon they'll be down there or thereabouts at the end of the season. So yeah, you got to look at that and think that's a bad result.
The new Man United manager, there isn't one. It's still Nagels. He stayed there in the Championship.
He done well in the Championship, brought him up. Why would they sack him?
Crazy, really, isn't it? But they spent £88 million this window, so they brought in the likes of Granit Xhaka. They've even bought Spurs players. Like Kevin Danso. What were they thinking?
I wouldn't have bought him.
No. In the Championship, they spent £91 million. They bought in £72 million worth of Morten Hjulmand. But players out, they had Goretzka, and they sold him already, which is kind of hilarious. Obviously, that's where we bought Harry Maguire and Ahmad. Rashford, obviously, already went. Ugarte went on loan to Hull. So they kept quite a lot of players.
We were in the Premier League, wouldn't they?
Yeah, so they have actually kept quite a lot of players because, if you're looking at their team now, it's basically still a very good side.
Yeah.
They've got Bruno Fernandes, De Ligt, Cunha, Mbeumo, Lissandro Martinez. They still got Yoro as well, and Kobe Mainu. They've even still got Dallo. Sesko's there.
Sesko's there as well, yeah.
Rasmus.
He's come back, so yeah. So they've got a good strike force then, haven't they?
They basically got the same team.
Luke Shaw's there, best left back in the world.
Yeah, brilliant. God, he's terrible now. Dangerous team to be back in the Premier League under Julian Nagelsmann, although it didn't work out last time, so we'll see. Dad, let's have a look at your transfers. Let's see what you've managed to do outside of Kalulu. Brought in a couple of players, but you did sell a couple of players. So we've got John McGinn going out for £10 million there.
I had a good offer for him, so I took it.
Ozcan, $4 million, and £5 million for Buendia. There's a couple of players who came in, so we've got Canvot, £20 million.
Young, good sort of, I thought, really defender, really. You look at him, same as what your young player was earlier. physical's very, very good for a youngster.
Yeah.
I feel so good on the ball as well. So, yeah, I think he's got all the attributes of being a really good defender.
But then you've also got Loic Baddy, so he probably won't play.
That's my... Yeah, but you've still got to get a good squad, though, haven't you? I mean, this is my main main defender I brought in. Spent a lot of money on him as well. He's very, very good, and he's very strong sort of on the ball as well. So this could be a good signing for me, I feel.
Outside of Kalulu, we got Backhouse from Werder Bremen, £8.5 million as a backup goalkeeper.
Yeah, I was losing my backup keeper, so I know I'm not going to need a new goalkeeper, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on a goalkeeper, which is very unusual for me.
Yeah. This one, I actually like this signing. Hamza Ngalmane.
Yeah.
He looks really good.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? So I'm going to let them fight it out between the two of them up there, really. Yeah, he's a good striker, so I'll just let the two of them fight it out there. I'm sort of like, best one can go for it, really. Who gets on the form? Hopefully they'll just score the goals that I need, really.
Yeah, so as the best 11 pick, he does get the nod up there.
Yeah.
Elliot's still in behind. Obviously, he's got a little bit better because he's developed quite well last season.
I'm sort of going to let Telemans sort of keep his position there rather than locking another player in that, and then just see how that goes in the midfield. And the defence up. The two defenders, centre defenders, they're going to keep their places, even though I've signed new defenders as well. So I've got a lot of competition for certain places now.
I'm surprised you didn't change tactic, considering how bad of a season you had.
Yeah, I still won the FA Cup, though, didn't I?
Yeah,
so,
I thought you would have changed it because of the league.
I didn't change it mainly. I think, really, I looked at it and I thought, well, see what happens with Telemans being back there, sort of like, and I put him in as a deep line playmaker and see what happens there with Elliot in front of him. If Elliot has a good season, I do like Elliot as a youngster coming through.
Yeah.
He can be very dangerous in that position, as when he played for the England youth side, the under 21s in the World Cup. He was really, really good there. So I'm hoping that player's going to come through.
Okay. Well, let's have a look to see how you started the season. We have got a starting Community Shield match, which, of course, you played in because of the FA Cup win. Lost 3-2 to Arsenal. Draw to Forest in the first game. Ahmed with a goal. Then we've got an easy, nice little win against Spurs there, 3-0.
Elliot scored as well.
Yeah. Fulham 4-2.
Yeah.
Morgan Rogers hat-trick in that one.
So he's dangerous, isn't he? He's such a good player.
In fact, he got the two winning late goals.
Yeah.
87th and 94th. A draw to Ipswich at home. Yeah, that's the bad one.
That's a poor result, that is, for me, being at home. So, but yeah.
And then Cambridge in the Cup, 3-1.
So I haven't lost in the league, so I'm quite happy with that.
Oh, you got your Europa League football again.
Yes.
So it's time to right that wrong because you lost in the final last time.
Yeah.
Against Roma. You got their rivals, Lazio, also known as Celesti, because since the update I haven't done the name thing. Stuttgart's in there as well. Olympia, Legia Warszawa, Bruneri.
That's going to be an hard one. They're probably the favourites to win it, I would say.
Copenhagen, then you've got Lens and Red Star. So you're looking at this, Inter Milan has got to be the favourites in there. Chelsea.
I would say Benfica, but they've got the curse on them, so they don't win any European trophies, do they? So
Chelsea's
there as well, so it's got to be Chelsea, Inter Milan, and Marseille's really is going to be, the best supported team in the league, Brest.
Oh, yeah, of course. Good support.
Yeah, good support.
Especially when they go two up top.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
I thought you were about to say the best team in there, Bodo Glimt.
At this present moment, they definitely are.
Still doing it.
They're still doing it. They won again, didn't they?
Somehow doing it.
Yeah, well done.
Fair play to them.
I would love to see them get to the Champions League final.
Get into the final?
Oh, I'd love to see that.
Yeah, but the trouble is, we'll be playing on an artificial pitch. Honestly, they're doing so well.
Keep it up. You're doing well, lads.
Let's see what happens then at the end of Season 3. Well, Season 3 is much better for both of us.
Oh, it's brilliant for both of us. Getting to the European space, isn't it? Top 5?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a hell of an achievement, I feel.
I'm actually in the Champions League football.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
Ooh.
For the second time.
They've got to sack him this time, haven't they? 23
points. Vladimir Weiss is the new manager now, so I can't believe that. That's so bad, isn't it?
So what are we on now? Season 3?
Yeah, and they've been relegated twice.
God almighty.
They still have Bruno, Sesko, Delict. How are they getting relegated?
Oh, I don't know.
This is mental.
Unbelievable, isn't it, the team they
got? This winter update is really, nerfed them. Because normally everybody goes, classic FM. They always buff Man United way more. Darren Fletcher keeps coming in and doing terrible jobs, by the way. Vladimir Weiss, 6th of January.
Yep.
Nagelsmann joined the day after that, 2 years before it.
Yeah.
So he was sacked in the December. This is crazy stuff, isn't it? This is crazy. Yeah, because look, Darren Fletcher lost 4 games and drew 1. in his time there. Vice only managed to win 2 games the whole time.
I'm surprised he lasted that long then.
Darren Fletcher, the last time he came in, lost 3 and drew 1.
Yeah.
Stop giving it to bloody Darren Fletcher. It might be an idea. That's crazy.
Nice.
Right, now we've really got to start picking apart this Man United team. Going down as like 20th as well, not even in the 18th position.
I've got to take my after Norwich as well. They stayed up.
So well
up? Done, Norwich,
no longer the yo-yo
I did say
team.
they would probably go down, but well done.
5th and 3rd though, Dad. We've got to be happy with that.
Oh, definitely. I'm happy
You
with
lost
that.
7, drew 9. Oh, you beat me twice. Beat me twice. So you get 3 points for that, finishing higher and beating me twice. Let's have a look at the cup competitions. FA Cup. Brighton's having a good video.
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Won another competition. Let's see. 3rd round. Did I get past it this time? No, Ipswich. Great. You got past Liverpool in that one, Dad.
That was a good win.
Then lost to Fulham.
Oh.
Liverpool, who won the Carabao Cup. They beat Forest in the final there. 4th round. You beat Leeds. Of course, in the 3rd round. You beat Cambridge. I lost to Palace. Semi-final was when you faced Liverpool and lost.
Oh, they got me back then.
The Europa League, though, that's the one that you've really got to go for.
Yeah.
Did you go on to win the Europa League? No, and it was another final loss against Hoffenheim. They didn't have any of your players on loan, did they?
I should have won that.
Yeah.
Get that far and come up against a team like, no disrespect to them, but I should be beating teams like that.
They had a great final. That Ruterberger has done great in the final, getting 2 assists.
A midfield player as well, where I felt us were always really strong in midfield, so disappointed with that.
Oh,
get to the final again and lose it.
Will that cost you on the points?
That's a lot of points and I'm losing.
Yeah. I can't use a chew of many points. There's no true many around. Went down like a lead balloon, that one.
Yeah.
3 draws. Lazio, Legia and Copenhagen. 5 wins. You beat Inter Milan in Milan 5-1.
Definitely put them in their place, didn't it?
Yeah, they had a stinker. Round of 16, knocking out Basel from Switzerland. Quarter-final, knocking out Legia. Semi-final, Valencia.
That's a good win.
6-3.
Benfica,
unfortunately for them.
Curse.
So where did Inter Milan go then? Because if they had such a terrible... Valencia.
Oh, Valencia beat them. So.
They had a terrible time.
Yeah.
Chelsea as well. I mean, they got to the round of 16, got through that, and then Valencia knocked them out. Valencia were some big hitters there.
They do well in the Europa Leagues, don't they? So well,
that's Sevilla.
Good side. Oh, yes, it is, yeah.
Not Valencia. Valencia have barely been in it recently because they've been so terrible in the league. But, all right. No European football for... no European trophy, but we've both got Champions League football next season. Inga Mane, 26 goals, so he's had a great time in his first year.
Yeah, it sort of paid off putting him in that position, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, looks
to
good.
Look good. Yeah.
21 and 16 for Morgan Rogers,
Mr.
solid
consistent.
from him.
Let me down.
I'm at 17-17.
That's a good. I think that's a good. Probably my best signing so far. I think.
Yeah, he's done quite well, hasn't he? Then we got Harvey Elliott, 15 and 10.
So I let him go in that position. He hasn't let me down. 15 goals, 10 assists. I'm got to be happy with that, I think.
All right. Well, money for next year only 36. Even though you got that to the final.
I'm getting to the European finals and they're not supporting me with this and that. I thought I had rich owners.
Yeah, well, maybe not. Let's see this Wolves squad then. How do we get to the bloody Champions League qualification? Sharif got 24 goals.
So he didn't let you down.
What a guy, yeah. Bit of development too. Only balanced. Change for a balanced personality. That's my worst nightmare. He's good enough now to keep us going anyway. But El Kunis got 10. Asadi got 12 assists. So £2.5 billion for that man. He's now worth 40.
That's good.
Good deal.
Very good.
Good deal. Mane still played 37 games. Only got 7 goals, though, which worries me a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking at him now and looking at his price between 36 and 50.
Should be cashing in, would you? He is wanted.
100% I'd be cashing in. There's some teams there with a lot of money as well, so you could be looking towards the 50 more than anything there.
I almost don't want it, though, because he's the only reason why I decided to do Wolves versus Villa today. Well, I thought the update's out, what makes sense to do? Who was in the update? Mane was in the update. Yeah. Who's terrible at the minute? Wolves. We haven't done Wolves versus Villa. Let's do it. He's letting me down a little bit, to be honest.
Let you down,
Still got Harry Maguire, though. Who got 5 goals. 35 years of age now. Slow as ever. Come on, Harry.
Still looks great.
One more year.
One more
year. The Last Dance.
One more year.
I watched The Last Dance again recently. I absolutely love that documentary. Yeah, I've binged it. But yeah, me and Harry Maguire, we're going to have a documentary team, Amazon Prime, The Last Dance, me and Harry Maguire, as we go and try and win the Champions League with Harry after they got relegated from Man United.
Yeah.
My transfer budget, 80 million. Rich owners.
Yeah, must be.
All right.
Do a lot with that.
Yeah, let's look at the points. I didn't get any, but let's have a look at it anyway. Season 3 points are Mega Luke with 0. Dad with 3, meaning the total points are Mega Luke with 1. Dad with 10.
My key signing is striker Benjamin Sesko. With Manchester United facing relegation yet again, I took advantage and signed him for 80 million.
My key signing is Bruno Fernandes. Again, with Manchester United's relegation, I couldn't resist. After they took away Cunha from us, Wolves fans, especially for just £22 million. Dad, what a signing for 22 million. Bruno!
Definitely,
Bruno.
yeah. You done me again. You beat me to that attacking midfielder. I went for him and you got him. I thought, oh, no. Great signing.
Yeah.
But, hey, you got him. You got to take advantage of this when a team like that goes down.
We couldn't last time. There was just not enough.
No.
They thought they were going to bounce back. I also got Lenny Yoro.
Yeah, another good signing as well.
42 million.
Yeah.
So I've got Harry Maguire, Lenny Yoro,
Bruno
Fernandes. You've got Sesko, Ahmad.
Yeah.
Lenny Yoro, though,
Ripped
22 years
United
of
apart.
age. Yeah, very good player still. I think with more game time, he'll be better. And I think maybe one of the reasons why Manchester United have been struggling, they've barely been given time to these youngsters. £53 million. Barely played since this
His
we
first
started
season,
there.
21
Even in
games.
the Championship, he only played 5.
That's bad, isn't it? You're talking about one of your top defenders.
Yeah,
Youngster,
as a
bringing
youngster.
him through, yeah.
So I need to make sure he gets the game time. I was toying between him and Aiden Heaven because they were very close to each other, and I thought, well, I've got 2 left-sided players.
Yeah.
I'll go with the right footer because Lenny's still good on his left anyway. So I went with Lenny Yoro. But I do like both players. I think in actual real life, my opinion is Aiden Heaven's actually a better player right now.
Right.
I think when under Amorim, when Aiden Heaven was playing, I was looking at it going, he is so good on the ball.
Yeah.
Lenny Yoro isn't.
No.
And I think defensively, Lenny Yoro might be a better defender. Aiden Heaven's way better on the ball. So it depends what type of
tactic you got for that day. Really,
if
you're playing against.
If you're more of a controlling team in the game, I think Aiden Heaven might be the
Yeah.
better option for us. He could be somebody as well who slips into that left-back role when we finally realise Luke Shaw is terrible. Who knows? They weren't my only bargain signings, though, because Malik Thiaw, who I did pick up, again, a right-back, or right-sided centre-back, from Newcastle for 12 million? That's really good.
Yeah.
He is another player who's impressed me for Newcastle. I think he's been Newcastle's best signing this year. They've had some bad signings, and he's been one of the good ones. So I think he's a good one. Christian Ordonez, £27 million for a midfielder. Now, I've got 2 really good midfielders in there already. Just needed bringing in more because I had no other options. So, yeah, he's a good player, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like the look of him. And we've got the likes of Noah Atabulo, who is a new goalkeeper.
He's a good
for
keeper.
us.
I do like signing that keeper.
Cheap
Very good.
too. Only cost me
That's a bargain getting him
8
for that
million.
price.
Really good.
If you see him at that price, you've got to jump all over that.
Yeah. So I did sell a couple of players. So if we're looking at it, £60 million left the club. Angel Gomez, 28 million. Got £22 million profit in a couple of seasons.
Good. Yeah, really good.
So that made sense. And Fer Lopez, who I played quite a lot last year, £32 million. So I did get a bit of a bargain. Well, not a bargain, but from playing him, I got the money, the profit to bring in Bruno Fernandes. I think, Fer Lopez, Bruno Fernandes, there's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Tactically, we keep exactly how we were because we got Champions League football last season. But I am locking in Lenny Yoro into that position. He should be there, though, so he should go out to there. So locking in Lenny Yoro, I want him to play as many games as possible. I think he is
he needs that.
the guy that needs the game time.
Yeah.
If we didn't do that and you go by best 11 pick, this is what it looks like. So Thiaw and Giga Kreshki is the back 3. Not necessarily what I want. That's why Lenny Yoro is going to be in there. But the rest of the team, Bruno in behind Sharif, excited about that. Mane actually goes to the right because we got rid of the likes of Angel Gomez anyway. So he'll still get game time. Decided to keep with him. We'll see how he does this season.
Yeah.
He is asking to leave, though, although he does want a new contract. I think that needs to be worded better in the future.
I've been asking to leave.
I want a new contract, so I want to leave.
Yeah.
Do you want to say or no?
Just contradicts itself, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, so they do need to sort out some of the wording of this, but yeah, for now, he is sticking around. Now, how have we done at the start of the season in comparison to last year? Premier League, we beat Norwich, so we got that one off our backs from last time. We lost at Newcastle, so that wasn't great. They got Lucas Bergvall, though. That's a good sign for them. Obviously, they lost Tonali, didn't they? He went to City. Brighton, I'll take a draw against them because they're doing my tits in.
I'm going to say, we know they're a good side on this at the moment, so that's a good result.
And then we beat Brentford in the Cup, so not bad overall.
No.
But Champions League, how has St. Pauli got in the Champions League? Fair play to them.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
That's another one that people keep asking us to do. St. Pauli versus Hamburg. That might be one that we have to take a look at.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Club Brugge, very good from them.
Yeah, good side.
Hoffenheim.
Well, that's the side that done me last season.
Yeah, this is AC Milan, all right? So that's AC Milan, you can tell by the badge. Real Madrid, Lazio, and Bayern Munich and Fenerbahce. Come on. What's that?
That's an hard draw for your first season in the Champions League, isn't it? I don't think you'll go through.
I don't.
No, I don't think you'll go through.
That's solid. That's 5 really hard games in that. Let's have a look to see your other transfers, Dad. So, Benjamin Sesko, your main signing. He's got 6 goals in 4 games already.
Great start.
Good player.
Oh, what a signing that is.
Yeah, very good player.
I had to sell a few players to get the money in to get him. So, but
Evan Gasson being one of them. He's gone to Napoli for 30 million.
I didn't need that in that sort of position. So, sorry, you had to go. I had to get Benjamin in.
Okay, outside of that though, Tammy Abraham's also gone.
Yeah.
16 million.
Well, I was going to sign a striker, so I can afford to get rid of a striker.
And Illing Jr. as well.
Yeah.
So the only other signing that you actually brought in was Francis Onyeka from Bayer Leverkusen, 23 million.
I've just thought that this guy, he looks really good, and he's 5-star potential, really. But he's only starting off at 2.5 stars, so I thought, well, let's get him in, and sort of, I've got him in the squad, really, for that position there, really. It's in the midfield, or he covers the wingers as well, just in case.
Change up of the tactic.
Yeah, well, I already had a good striker, and I got a better one, so I'd be silly to go stay at 1 up front, don't I? So I've gone 2 up front, and I brought my defensive midfielders up into the attacking midfielders.
That allows, obviously, Onyeka the opportunity to play as well, because obviously he is more of an attacking midfielder.
Right, but he can drop back into those 2 positions.
He can play there
if I get any injuries and all that. So, but I think going forward, I am really, really dangerous this season. So I've just got to hope really that out of possession, I'll drop them back into defensive midfielder where they were last season, and if Sesko could do it for me, I could be dangerous this season.
I think your weakest point now is your centre backs. Still got Konsa and Torres.
I'm surprised with that the other guy hasn't come in. The one I signed from Bayern Munich, was it? Blake? Yeah, him.
Bade.
I'm surprised he hasn't already came into the side.
How many games did he play last year? So he only played 5 games.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. Should I have locked him in? I honestly thought he played more games than that last season. I didn't quite look at that, did I? So I just thought I'll leave it to let them fight it out between them. I think I should have locked him in, really. But see how it goes. Yeah.
Okay. Start of the season then, Dad. Had a good start in considering who you've played. Chelsea lost. Cole Palmer's just on a rampage. He's got 4 goals. Sometimes you just can't stop Cole Palmer.
No, you can't. When he's on form, they're a dangerous side to play against when he's on form. So, but
beat Brighton though.
I'm going to take that first game of the season. We all know how good Brighton are at the moment. Give Palace a right hammering, So, and I'm still in the cup, so I'm quite happy now.
Yeah. Your Champions League fixtures: Villarreal and Inter Milan.
Well, I've done Inter Milan last season, didn't I?
Yeah, so quite comfortably as well. Salzburg and Slavia Prague. Are you still in Europa League? Because you've also got Fenerbahce. Barcelona's in there. Ooh. You've also got St. Pauli and Feyenoord.
Yeah, so I think I should comfortably go through.
If you're not in top 8, I think it's a disaster. That is bad.
Yeah, I should comfortably go through this. Really, I'm looking at that and sort of thinking, all right, Inter Milan's going to be an hard game. Barcelona definitely an hard game, but I should get through easily, I think.
All right, well, let's see what happens in season number 4. Well, season 4, you're up there, and I am not. Bad year for me.
Yes.
14th. It's always weird, isn't it? And Football Manager does this quite a lot. You surprise yourself with a weird tactic that works out quite well, puts you in 5th place. You think, it worked.
Yeah.
I'll keep exactly the same tactic. I'll just buy better players there. I put Bruno Fernandes and Lenny Yoro into my team, and we finish in 14th. I feel like they've been jinxed on this.
When you sign
constant relegation
they
players.
Go one way,
I mean, yours have been all right, to be fair. 7 losses, Dad. Not one of them against Wolves, so that's disappointing. 7 draws. Not one of them against Wolves. You hate playing teams that are either red or claret.
Does look
at
it,
that.
Yeah.
Always getting draws. And lose against Blues. But Wolves, no, you beat me twice. So the one at home, you beat me 5-2 as well. It was a bad result for me. I mean, at least I finished above Spurs, but that's everybody's doing that these days. Sunderland came straight back up and went straight back down again. 21 points. They are the new Manchester United after last season. I wonder if we'll see them in season 5.
Yeah.
God, after we've absolutely ransacked their team. Okay, now, cup competitions. Did I win any? No, but Villa.
I can see one of them a few times. Get in.
Villa won the Champions League.
PSG? Who?
PSG.
Come on.
In the final, in extra time, Geertruida with the winner.
Oh, didn't think that when I bought him, did I?
You didn't even score the first goal yourself. Marquinhos put it in the net for you. Wow. Marco Rose is PSG. Man of the match, Emi Martinez.
Well, that's what he's there for, isn't it?
Yeah. He had 11 shots on target, and he saved 10 of them.
And the FA Cup.
And the FA Cup.
And nearly won the league.
League phase, you scraped into that top 8.
Just.
Yeah. 2 losses. Fenerbahce and Inter Milan.
Inter Milan got their own back on me, didn't they?
You drew to St. Pauli.
Oh, well done, St. Pauli.
5 wins.
Gave Barcelona a right tanking.
4-0 against Barcelona, 10-2 against Villarreal, and 6-0 against Salzburg.
Because I was on form then for scoring goals, wasn't I?
Whoa, weren't you just? I had 4 wins myself, St. Pauli. Not everybody can beat St. Pauli. Club Brugge, Lazio, and Fenerbahce. Where did St. Pauli finish? Did they qualify?
28th.
Ah, what a shame.
Yeah.
Never mind. 1 draw, Hoffenheim, who beat you in last year's final, and 3 losses. Not surprised.
Not surprised though, yeah.
No.
That's the games you would have definitely thought you were going to lose. So
I would like to have scored a goal in one of them, but still, never mind.
You've still done well though.
Yeah. Knockout playoff round was when unfortunately I was eliminated.
Oh.
Penalties by Marseille, so 4-4. Give it a good shot. You beat Legia Warszawa. Absolute piss easy. Legia Warszawa in the round of 16.
Win who they put in front of you.
Quarter-final,
There you go,
Arsenal. Semi-final, Real Madrid.
There you go. Arsenal and Real Madrid knocked out the 2 top teams there. Happy with that.
3 out of the 9 rounds you had to play.
And then beat PSG in the final.
Yeah, exactly. Well done.
Thank you. I'll take that.
FA Cup. Who did you beat in the final? Liverpool on penalties.
I'm happy with that because Liverpool beat me for the league.
Yeah, they were top, weren't they?
Yeah.
So
I think I lost them near the end of the season as well.
I lost to Brighton again.
They've done well, Brighton, didn't they?
They've done hell well in this. They are popping up a lot. They are the English Wrens at this moment. You were knocking out Chelsea, 5th round Birmingham. Oh,
that's a big game to win, wasn't it?
Yeah, in the 5th round. Quarter-final Ipswich, semi-final Spurs. Of course it was. Arsenal went on to win the Carabao Cup. Oh, they beat Villa in the final.
Oh, nearly the treble.
Oh, I don't feel too bad now. Harry Kane scored.
Oh, come on. What's it? No way on God's earth would he be playing for that team.
Yes, he would.
No way.
Also, somebody's been sticking him in goal. He's got a 4 out of 10 rating in goal. I've never seen that.
I'll tell you what, mate. He must have took a bang to the head and just forgot his history going to Arsenal. No way.
He must have forgot that as a child.
Mate,
he used to wear Arsenal
gone
kits.
Right down in my estimations. Not talking about it. Don't want to see it anymore.
What a legend. Well done, Harry. What a legend. Beat you in the Carabao Cup final and scored against you too. Semi-final.
I didn't even shake his hand at the end of the game.
I bet you didn't.
Oh, no, I didn't.
2 championship clubs get into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, well
Manchester United. Did they win it this year? No, they finished second.
They still come up, though.
Yeah, they're still coming back up.
Only 2 points.
For season 5. With Vice as their manager still, which I'm very surprised with, I'll be honest. They sold £130 million worth of players, including De Ligt to Real Madrid, Andre Onana. How long did it take them to get rid of Andre Onana? That's crazy. But also, obviously, Bruno was on the other page as well. So they've sold quite a few players. Lenny Yorrell, Mason Mount gone for £35 million. How is he worth £35 million? I mean, the worst thing that they are doing is like loaning Chido Obi out. I mean, hopefully they played him this season. No, this is the reason why they're struggling so much. No wonder why. But there we go. They are coming back up. One final dance in the Premier League. I wonder where they're going to finish that final season. It's going to be so interesting, isn't it? Okay, season 4. What happened for me then? 23 goals from Sharif. Bruno Fernandes only got 9 and 7. Bit disappointing, really.
Yeah.
Sadi got 6 and 10. Matthias Mane, he's had a stinker, really.
Yeah.
Bad season overall. Lenny Yorrell, though, I think that's the one positive I can take. It looks like he has developed into a good player.
You give him the full season, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, yeah. He has improved definitely there.
I think he deserved that. So, Harry Maguire, though, still played 24 games. The last dance, it was.
Yeah.
He's retired. The times that we had.
I'll tell you what, mate, that's a big hole in your defence now.
Oh, yeah. Head-wise.
Yeah.
Money, 60 million. They're still giving me money.
Yeah.
Champions League football. What do you get, though, for winning the Champions League?
I must
That's
have
the
a
question.
lot now. I've got to be close to the 100, haven't I?
42 goals.
What a
from Benjamin.
signing that was, isn't it, eh?
42 goals. Wow. 28 from Mali.
70 goals from 2 players.
Yeah. Inga Mane, 23 as well. Morgan Rogers, 15. Ahmad got 25 assists. He's ex-Man United players.
That's why I've done so well this season, really.
Yeah. 60 million.
60 million.
Higher wage, though.
Yeah,
Big wage.
That's up a bit more then. It's close to 70 then. So, yeah, I'm happy with that.
All right, well, you might have won it just in this season. Let's have a look at the points. Season 4 points are Megaluke with 0, Dad with 14, meaning the total points are Megaluke with 1, Dad with 24.
My key signing was left-footed defender Bastoni. The Inter Milan centre-back joins the club for 72 million.
My key signing was also from Inter Milan as Denzel Dumfries joins the club. I needed a right wing back and there's none better than this guy available that wanted to join Wolves. Just a few players who joined the club, Dad. We've got Joan Gadu from Salzburg, another centre-back, filling the role of Harry Maguire.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's joined the club. Nice little player, that one, as well as... I've got a couple of striker options too. So Amora from Wolfsburg, he's got 3 and 3 already. Free transfer, very fast.
Yeah.
Acceleration of 18, pace of 17.
Not bad.
Yeah, quite good. 2 in 2 games in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And then Duvikas from Brentford, who've caused me a bit of trouble again in the Cups anyway. But Greek international can do quite well, I think.
2-footed.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Spent a bit of money on him.
Don't look bad.
He cost £35 million. I used a lot of installments, I'll be honest. Tactically then, we have gone for this. So we're breaking up into what we was last year from this, changing it around, 2 strikers, less on the wings, Dumfries coming in.
That's like having another striker though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
He is good. We do like him.
It's dropped off a little bit.
He has dropped a little
now.
bit, yeah. It's not too good. That's because he's getting a bit older. He can't get up and can he?
That's it. 33 years of age, still very good as that attacking wing back.
Yeah.
So Yoro, Gadu, Krejci all at the back there, so that's good. João Gomez and El Kunis in the middle. Bruno Fernandes in behind Sharif and Amora, who's done quite well at the start of the season. Premier League, we started off, we've played each other already, and you've beat me 6-3.
Come on.
6-3. With the new goal scorer scoring quite a lot of goals. Amora got 2 for me. Dumfries scored on his debut. Of course he has. And Bastoni, your only signing, by the way.
Yes, and he scored a goal as well,
Scored
so I'm happy with
in that one.
Yeah.
I beat Brighton 3-1. Bruno Fernandes got 2. Drew, didn't draw at all. What I don't talk about. Beat QPR 2-0, but lost to Arsenal 2-1. Harry Kane scored. Never mind. So, Dad, keeping the tactic as it was.
Well, I've got it really annoying.
Yeah.
Just won. Champions of Europe annoying. So I've just made sure that the 2 defenders that I wanted to be in there are in there this time. I think my centre defenders are really, really strong now.
Yeah.
So working off last season, I haven't had to change anything else.
Nope. So, fixture schedule, we know how you started off against me, but you did lose in both the Community Shield and the Super Cup, both to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's disappointing, that was.
Spurs 2-0 in the other fixture, Morgan Rogers with that one. So you've got European football, I haven't. Real Madrid, AC Milan, Basel, AEK, PSG, Juve, Raquel, Ajax.
There's a couple of teams in there I think I should beat to get me through.
Yeah, I agree.
The other results, I'll take a draw.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure you will.
I mean, I beat PSG last season, so I'm home. So
you're the winner of the competition.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I'm quite capable of beating them. Juventus, worst case, I'll get a draw there. I reckon I'll go through.
All right, well, let's see what happens. Season number 5, can Dad retain the Champions League? Right, let us know if you're part of the Season 5 crew.
Yeah, thank you, lads.
Aston Villa have finished 3rd. Wolves, 4th.
You got 2 points. It's a point. I'll take that.
Yeah, you get a point again. Lost 6. Didn't lose to me, so I do not pick up another point. We did draw a game, though.
I've got 1 point for winning that first game of the season, haven't I?
1 game for winning that first game.
Yeah.
That is it. Birmingham, by the way, came up, got relegated, so that's good for both of us. That's quite nice. Manchester United, they did survive.
Yeah.
47 points. Vladimir Weiss has finally studied the shit.
For them up front.
Baleba, Victor Osimhen, how they brought in players like this. That was a free transfer as well.
Oh, that's a good sign.
They've done quite well there, haven't they?
Yes.
They have done quite well. Still sold quite a lot of players. Still very similar team. Somehow 14th place, wherever it was. 13th. Great. I still can't believe they got relegated twice in 5 years. That's mental to me. Good season for both of us, but points-wise, I still haven't picked anything up. Trophies for you. I've won the FA Cup. Yes. 2-1 against Newcastle in the 121st minute. Duvikas.
Yeah.
Worth the £35 million that we paid for him. Mane even scored.
Got your first goal, yeah.
Right, well, that's nice, considering, he hasn't been around that much.
You've done it for him.
Worth it.
You
would have pinned him off.
He's paid you back. He's scored in the final for you.
Lovely. I'll take that. All right, so 4th round, beating Everton. You weren't even in it. Third round, lost to Chelsea in the third round.
Blue Vargo went further than me.
I beat Swansea in the fifth. Quarterfinal, Sunderland. Semi-final, Spurs on penalties. Good job I didn't play Brighton.
Yeah.
That would have been a loss in the final. The Carabao Cup was Newcastle. They beat Manchester City in there.
The final that one.
No. I think I was eliminated from this one when I went early on. Oh, no. I beat Colchester. You beat Birmingham on penalties.
Ooh.
Fourth round, I beat Spurs. You lost to Hull. Wolves beating Bournemouth. I got to the semi-final. That one, Manchester City.
Yeah, it's a bit bad luck, really. You could have had Stoke there, really, couldn't you?
Champions League then, Dad. Quarter-final, you got to the Champions League. It's still to be played between Real Madrid and Chelsea. But the quarter-final stage, you were eliminated by Barcelona 4-2. So
that's
round
because
of 16,
I given an hammer the season before, wasn't it?
Yeah, round of 16 against AEK. Knockout playoff round? No, he finished the top 8. Sixth place. Lost to Real Madrid. Drew to Juve.
I said, get a draw at Juve, didn't I?
Yeah, and 1-6.
See, PSG. Who are they? Done them.
Yeah, done them again. Very good stuff, Dad. I mean, that final season, the final 2 seasons, very good for you.
Yes. I mean, Benjamin Sesko, the 2 Man United players, really good signings, but I think Morgan Rogers is my best player over the whole 5 seasons.
Yeah.
He never let me down. Consistently, really good. So, yeah. And Telemans is there. It's his first season. At the end of that season, he asked to leave.
Yeah.
And I managed to keep him for the 5 seasons, which I'm pleased I did. And it was one of those things when you talk to a player, I just said to him, stick with me. I've got some youth players coming through. We're going to have a really good young side. And he said, I'd like to be part of that.
Oh, all right.
And he stayed. So he stuck to his word and he stayed the 5 seasons.
Oh, there you go. Onyeka was not a bad signing either. He got 13 goals and 10 assists in that final season.
He did look good, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
You know, he had the extra boots to be there. So I'm pleased with that, really, that he did come through.
All right. Well, if anybody's going to take this on the save game file, patreon.com/MegaLuke Gaming, if you just want to pinch the tactic, because Dad's Champions League winning tactic is there, or if you want to continue it, Dad's got 80 million this season. Of course he has, the most so far. The Wolves lineup, my top scorer was Bruno Fernandes at age 35. Still amazing.
He looked good, didn't he?
With 13 assists. Sharif got 15 goals as well, so never quite got the same as the first season. Nice bit of development.
Yeah.
Mane, though. Where is he? Mateus Mane. He got 2 goals all season. One of them was in the final.
In the final, yeah.
Yeah, never really developed.
No,
so
he let you down a bit, didn't he?
yeah, that is a shame. But never mind. Denzel Dumfries. 8 goals, 11 assists.
Brilliant. Well done, mate.
Get on, Denzel. Love that. Happy days. Now, we've got £67 million, should you want to take that on. Now, all the tactics that we have been using, I've kept mine up there. Dad's obviously only changed his twice, so he's changed it to that 4-2-2. Should you wish to take that one on, let's have a look at the final points tally. Final season points then is Omega Luke with 3 and Dad with 2, meaning the total points after the 5 years is Luke with 4, Dad with 26. 4-26 then. I think in the league it was a lot closer outside of that 1 year.
Yes.
You always beat me in the league.
4th season was my top season, wasn't it? I
Yeah.
mean, 2nd in the league, champions of Europe, FA Cup final.
Yeah, it was
FA
everything
Cup
you
win.
did outside of the
Yeah.
Premier League.
Really
I think we
good
were just
season.
so shocked about Man United getting relegated that it flew us off.
I mean, well, we were clever, really. We ripped their team apart, really, didn't we? And I think the signings that we did take from them paid off for both of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they were our best signings. But
Yeah.
let us know if you want to see any other rebuilds down in the comment section, because we're picking them out week by week to see which ones are popular. And of course, if you're still looking for something to watch, here on screen right now is one where Dad had to stick with one tactic all season, or 5 seasons, and I had to change every season. That's on screen right now.